What's up, YouTube? So, I can hardly believe I'm doing this video. This is really weird. And it's... hopefully it's interesting, but it'll either make me look like a sort of someone with psychosis, or it'll be sort of impressive. Even if I'm right, it's not that impressive. So let's start there, shall we? So this video is about Peepshow and my personal connection to it, which I can't prove. I do not know, but I watched an episode of Peepshow. I mean, I've watched all of them about 10 times a while ago, and a long time ago, and for a long time I've been thinking about doing this video. Now, how could I have a personal connection with Peepshow? Ridiculous. So I'll get onto that in a minute, but first of all I'll explain, let me explain. So the joke is, I'm going to play you a scene. It's 1 minute 40 seconds, something like that, quite short. It's only one part of it. It's literally one line. It's quite a big line, and a funny line. But I believe this was based on something I said. So let me explain first what I said. So it's 2001 probably, and I'm sitting in a room with a load of people, and I was a bit pissed, and I didn't know all of these people very well, but a couple of them were my close friends. There's probably like 8 or 10 people in the room. We were watching TV, and an advert for Coldplay came on. And it was, I forget the name of the album, but you know, the one with the scientist on it. If you know Coldplay, you immediately know what that is. I hated Coldplay, and I still do. And I love Radiohead. And for me, they're a sort of, not even a yin and yang. I mean, it's more like Radiohead are really good and Coldplay just trying to be very good. Anyway, so the advert came on and it just triggered something in me, and in front of everybody in the room I just immediately said, oh I hate Coldplay, oh they're rubbish, they're absolutely shit, oh have you seen that advert for them? And oh, it comes on and it's like it's their latest album and it's really boring and depressing. And so then I just did an impression of Coldplay and sort of went, oh it's like, so brilliant joke. Everybody in the room is completely silent, and I'm like, oh fuck, I've just made a complete tit of myself. And also realizing that I was about 10 years older than pretty much everybody in the room, or about that, and they all loved Coldplay and thought they were like the most amazing thing since the Beatles. And so I made a tit of myself. Now let's watch the clip, and then I'll explain why I think this joke is about me.
Da, 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 da. Oh God, we're doing the fucking song. When's it gonna finish? Fucking hell.
Okay, so that's the clip. Now, you probably noticed the thing that I said I did that was like the thing he did. So before I get on to why I think it could have possibly been inspired by my terrible bad joke, I'm going to tell you two things. First thing, why would anyone remember that thing, that little stupid embarrassing thing I did? Well, they did, because a week later I was with my two close friends who lived in that house, And it was funny actually because I loved David Gray at the time. And I was going on about David Gray and his new album, it's brilliant, it's really good. And one of my friends said, oh, David Gray, but isn't it that just like so I was really embarrassed. And I'm quite easily embarrassed. I'm quite sensitive, and I guess, you know, I do take these things to heart a bit. Anyway, so this is the clincher. Now, the reason I think this might have been used on the TV programme Peep Show is because the person I was sitting next to when I made that joke originally was Jim Howick. And Jim Howick is Gerard in Peep Show. So he's a relatively major character in the series, or was, I should say. Jim Howick was in the year above me at drama school and graduated a year before me, obviously, and went on to be extremely successful. And I mean, he was in Peep Show, and he was actually in something called Stag, which was brilliant drama. He did Horrible Histories. I think that was his main first stuff that he did. And he's very good. He's a very likable guy. I wouldn't say he was my friend at the time, but he was an acquaintance. And, you know, I once stole his porn, so sorry about that, Jim. So there you go. So that's it, really. I made a joke. It was obviously noticed. Jim Howick was there. Jim Howick worked with Mitchell and Webb on Peep Show. Is it possible he told that story of that twat who went yes, it's possible, but it might just be being a sort of the opposite of a paranoid schizophrenic. Well, actually, paranoia is the greatest form of vanity. I think they say something like that. So maybe it is, just my vanity that I think everything's about me. Anyway, Jim, if you're watching, if it's true, can you confirm it for me? Because that would be good. And if it's not true, don't tell me, because I can just pretend in my sad little mind that I have some connection or inspired one tiny thing that happened in a great show like Peep Show. And that's it. It's good. A weight's lifted off my chest, I've got it out there. And I do feel better, but I also feel slightly embarrassed because I probably sound insane. But anyway, thank you, and don't nobody go nowhere.
Da, 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 da. Oh God, we're doing the fucking song. When's it gonna finish? Fucking hell.